Hello Diamonds and welcome back to Ecopy Season 5. So we are kind of getting close to the end of the season. So it's pretty much just finishing off as much of the line project as we can, because we already have set a bit earlier reset date, which will be on 15th of February in most places. For me it's early hours of 16th. So until then, whenever I have any time, I try to make some extra stuff for the line project. So at the moment this truck is also full of the crate brakes that are requested for the project. So I'm often like either making myself or doing the deliveries. So I know that Leo is also making a lot of brakes. So some other colors I might just go and buy from him. And the game, it is getting more and more laggy all the time. So earlier today, Mas was online and we were trying to get the lag to happen so he could run the profiler. So we could like provide to the developers all the information. But unfortunately, it kind of failed. So let me park this truck over here. So I really want to go and take a look on the current progress. I'm sure that everyone else wants to know what's happening as well, who is not on the server. So let's see. So last time I remember that the football court was being built. So I'm not sure if there's much more changes, because that is now finished as it looks from the map view at least. Yeah, there's still quite a few things that probably need to be done, but it's very difficult to get it finished. That's kind of interesting. Garden hedges. So yeah, we added few extra mods, and yeah, it seems that the hedge part definitely gives some nice grassy look. Also, I know that the people who are making some of the trees here, they don't look that bad. It's kind of nice, because you cannot really grow anything on the ocean sand. So what they have done is fantastic. So this is kind of like the pool area, covered nicely, and some of the plants in the middle. And some more hedge parts to make it feel a bit more unique. And there's really interesting glass building. And it seems that the vase is just hovering in the air. But yeah, it's more like museum piece. And then of course a lot of greenery with the pots. That's, yeah. And in the middle there's fountain. Nice. It's really well decorated. I didn't expect that much detail. And yeah, the stadium that was being done when the last time came in, it still has the stockpile on it, but otherwise it looks quite good. Yeah, the line. Yeah, it definitely looks nice. And it's interesting what they have written on the displays. So one side is Floggers, which is the True's shop name. Other side is just the scoreboard itself, like home 3, away 1. Yeah, it's quite nice. There's still quite a bit to do, I guess. Because yeah, about halfway through everything. And over here there's one sky bridge. And the walls go forward with some glass elements. It's quite nice. So the only problem is like what other materials will be needed to get this project to the end. What glass do they have? Black glass. Okay. Because yeah, I can do some glass stuff as well. So I'm more than happy to provide this. Let's go quickly a little bit up. I will go down on the end. A quite good view. So it doesn't look like too much to do from this angle. There's like the opposite side parking lot as well. It actually is really big job, so I will do my best to provide all the necessary ingredients. Also, I know that because Czech is requiring some rebar, so I need to do probably a bit more mining to make the steel for that. But yeah, still sink here, or it's still empty. Not sure if there will be any glass roof or not. Yeah, this is the housing parts. And from the top it looks very different. Let me go on these plates. So yeah, it looks much nicer from above. But yeah, this corner definitely needs a bit more work, so either using some more hedges or something else. Let's see what imagination they come up with. Because they're generally very good at coming up with nice ideas. Let's see, I also want to go a bit more down. Just to see all the tunneling parts. There might be some changes. It's the entrance we already know. Rest of it, there has been like a lot of digging happening all the time. And I do know that they still have machinery down here to crush the rocks and all that. Still, bit to finish. But yeah, it looks really, really nice. And most of the elements go much further down as well. That's interesting. There's no glass, but the water doesn't come in. It's actually quite good if the water doesn't do much damage. And yeah, so everything until the stadium part is pretty much finished. And yeah, so the tunnel is less than half, and upstairs is slightly more than half finished. But yeah, I was also thinking that we can go around. There's one of the rental housing that I wanted to see how it looks like, and maybe we can take proper look of the bee. So I will quickly get myself over there and we can continue there. But the first quick stop is the building that is just opposite of our place. I'm interested to see what was built here. So it does seem like housing complex. So yeah, this belongs to us, as you can see. So yeah, let's see. Quite good kitchen with decorations. That's good. It's nice small bedroom. Again, a lot of decorations. Other side there is the bathroom. Like every room seems to have the bison inside. And yeah, living room as well. It's quite nice. And second floor has pretty much the same. And what's on the roof? Nothing. Roof is still empty. But yeah, I was kind of surprised that, because I didn't even check who moved here. Just surprised that there was anyone taking a spot just next to our place. But yeah, it's kind of nice. And yeah, one of the signs on top of my store says the end is near. It does have slight other text next to it, but it's not so important. But yeah, I will quickly run to the next location with my old truck, as the main truck is being used as the storage for the bricks. So yeah, see you in the next spot. So from here it looks like really amazing hotel. Like it has nice entrance and everything. But once I came inside, I understood it's still not finished. Because there's no roof and doesn't seem to have anything underneath as well. So probably Jake hasn't finished it yet. But let's see if he comes and finishes it off. So yeah. I was hoping a bit more, but it is what it is. So let's go forward. So here it is, the fully finished bee that Leo made. Looks quite nice. So we can see from different angles. And yeah, he has nicely put some greenery underneath. And yeah, even from like top side, it does look very much like a real bee. Even though I think the wing count is a bit more. But yeah, it's definitely quite well made, as I even mentioned before. And some of the detail, like having the lights for part of the eyes. Of course, having animals on top probably wasn't the plan, but that's the game. And what's inside? Okay, so inside we have like some seating area. It feels like some type of restaurant or something. So yeah, we do have proper access, so no need to worry. And he also has made really nice sign, which is well dedicated to the server owner, Mas. So yeah. So definitely, like, if you think about the server, it is very unique because Mas is doing a lot of different mods and testing out many things. And it's definitely very different from other servers that use kind of like standard mods or whatever is common. So yeah, it's very nice of Leo to make something important for that. But yeah. And yeah, Leo has made quite big farm at his place. Even though he already has the warehouse back there. Yeah, it's really good. But yeah, now I'm thinking about going to the city and taking a bit more look on different buildings there. So let's see once I get into some interesting buildings. So one of the interesting sites here is this hotel. So the name is the Drunken Elk Hotel. It does have some vacancies, as the sign says. I'm actually sure it might even have vacancies. So if you go to rent, yeah, the hotel is right here. Currently 4 residents. And I think the limit is 6, so there's actually 2 vacancies. And yet the current score is 174, which is quite a bit. It's a lot more than what we have with Leo in his beach house. But still, it's quite good. So let's see what's inside. So at the first floor or ground floor, depending how you want to name it. I think with hotels it's better to use the British style, because usually you don't have any rooms on the entrance, so they're all upstairs. So here's like more like the kitchen for all the hotel. And this is kind of interesting room. It's like public restroom or something. Yeah, tomatoes next to the toilets. It's a little bit strange, but okay. And here there's no wall between those, but there is the wall before the bath. Kind of interesting. And when we go inside, so this is the actual entrance. So we could say it's kind of like a lobby or something. It has nice big fountain and some seating area, because many hotels do have seating like this, but it's kind of missing the check-in desk. Yeah, it even says that it's the lobby floor. So let's go up. It's very nice that the lift is made public. And yeah, this is second floor. And it's supposed to be one of the rooms. So bedroom is full of a lot of stuff. And what we have next is bathroom. It only has washing machine, sink, and the toilets. No bath. No shower, to be honest. A really big kitchen. It's kind of good. I mean, I've seen some hotels to have such facilities, but most of them don't. And then another bedroom. Quite good. I think most of the floors are exactly the same. So we might as well go all the way up now. Because there's no point to check every floor if they are pretty much the same. I think the 5th floor is the last. Right? Yeah. So the next one is the roof. So let's see what is here. It starts with kitchen, which is a little bit empty. Probably needs a bit more stuff. And then another kitchen. The floors are very different from each other. And then bathroom. Well, this one has a bath. Really nice. And then another bedroom. This property has a lot of bedrooms. So let's see property. What we have. We have 8 bedrooms, 7 living rooms, 7 bathrooms, 8 kitchens. It's quite a lot. And the occupancy penalty is 60%. That's why it's 170. And yeah, quite few people are in here. So True is also staying here. So yeah, every floor is slightly different. I was kind of expecting them to be pretty much the same. But, well, it's kind of a nice hotel. So I will quickly look around some other nice buildings that we haven't checked out yet. So I will see you in the next destination. So just when driving, I noticed that the area where they did the meteor shoot down, I think this road has been renewed a bit, because it has everything nicely around it. And also I was thinking that we can maybe take a bit better look about the place itself, as now the lasers are no longer being used, so we can see what was all hidden behind. Because, like, I never even came close to this part myself at all. So first of all, this room was used for the computer lab, so we could actually control the lasers. So now it's just decorations. And for all the power, we were using the solar power here. So copper piping going in for the water. And inside seems to be all the factory. It's a lot of stuff inside. I'm not sure if you can actually enter because the doors are all closed and I don't want to really break in either. So let's quickly move around and see if there's anything else. So from this angle I can see also that there's a lot of housing stuff upstairs. Big windows, of course, just trying to get more score, I guess. So everything is kind of stacked next to each other. But yeah, all the rooms are available that are really needed. So I do know that I did come to this shop many times just to buy some necessary items. Even now, if I need copper bars or some benches or something, I can easily take them from here. The game is really laggy at the moment. Quite a few times when I've been kind of driving around, I've gotten like really bad lag spikes. And I'm quite sure that once Musk comes in to do the profiling, the game is running very smoothly. It's very common. But yeah, so this is this building. It has its own like parking area for the bigger trucks. And I can see there is one building that has really high tower for the mechanical power. So I want to go there and take a quick look as well. It might be not so interesting, but nevertheless. So let's go there and see what it really is. I arrived at the destination. First thing is that I can see that there's truck hidden half underground. I had the same thing with my truck a few times, where it kind of went between all the bricks and stuff. Not sure how it happened. But yeah, we can see it's the mechanical power tower. And on my way I also noticed one of the bugs with this fence gate. It has exactly the same issue what Musk had when he first made the vending machine. So when you go further away, it starts to lift off the ground. So I'm not sure if Musk can do anything about this mod. If he can, then it would be really nice. If not, well, then I hope he can advise the developer how to fix it, just to make it better. Just seeing if there's any way to go on the roof legally. Because yeah, I don't want to use any commands to fly around too much. It's more like just seeing some stuff that we do have rights to go and check out. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be... it's like nothing to go up, unfortunately. So we have to leave everything on the ground. But yeah. So what also happened, I think it was yesterday, or maybe it was this morning, there was a lot of work being done on this harbor building. So I really want to know what happened there, because I think Musk was there as well. So as the last point for today, I will go over there and we can see what changed since the last video. So I will see you there. So here we are. Good thing is that the big industrial elevator is moved slightly off, so it's no longer blocking the full roads. We can go around if we need to. And for the building sites, I think the main work was done like on the top. So this time I will try to climb up all the way whilst looking around. So yeah, the glass wall still isn't finished, so probably needs a bit more frame glass or something. But upstairs I think they did some work, so let's see if we can even go any further. Because I'm not sure how it was done. This way, definitely not. And yeah, if we can't go any further, then of course I have to find a better way. Yeah, here is also no way of going through. And here we go. And yeah, this ladder here doesn't even go all the way. So yeah, definitely there are some places that need to be finished, I guess. So let me quickly see if I can get up there. Yes, I know there's solutions. So I will meet you on the top. I quickly flew to the top. I don't really want to fly too much, so just to come here and see what they have done. So it seems that on the top it has some type of housing happening. So there is like bedroom stuff in this corner. And dead birds, unfortunately. Then when we go a bit more down, you can see there's a lot more space. It has really big kitchen and stuff. And backside, of course, is the elevator that goes all the way down. This currently on this floor. And yeah, the industrial elevator is really interestingly positioned here. Just few bolts holding it up somehow. And yeah, all the materials to continue building. And yeah, second part of the housing is there. And yeah, there's a pool. And it seems to be a very good pool because, as we can see, we have shark inside. Even though it's kind of shallow. So yeah. Seems the water is working properly. Maybe that's what the mouse was doing here to make the water work. Not sure. But yeah, so it seems to be totally like housing complex instead. Nothing to do with like the harbor as I was imagining. So my idea was just like freight center or something. But yeah, it has quite good view around as well. So for the next season, as we have started making ideas about what skills we want to take and so on, I was thinking that I will retry doing the cooking stuff. So I will start with the basic cooking and regular cooking, and also take the gathering. So just so I can see how well I am with the chef role in the game. Because last time I tried it was still on the Ecolife server. And then I remember I wasn't really that good. Like I did struggle a bit. So hopefully this time with extra knowledge I can do much better. But yeah, anyway, I probably will make one more episode before we end this season. I also heard from admins that they have the plan to kind of put a lot of pollution to run so we can see the sea level rise. So hopefully that's something we can test out. But yeah, anyway, I will see you all in the next video.